In this public housing project in the Bronx, New York, 3/4 of the families are now receiving welfare payments.
People who get on welfare lose their human independence and feeling of dignity. They become subject to the dictates and whims of their welfare supervisor, who can be responsible adults. And they're trapped in the system.
Many instances when government administers large grants, a lot of those funds don't wind up directly serving the people and achieving the objectives that were the intent of the programs, because the grant has to feed that large government bureaucracy. A lot of people have this view that the disadvantaged, if you will, have no idea of what their problems are and how to resolve them, that it takes outside professionals to do that. And we say that's baloney, because the outside professional does not feel in his gut what a woman on welfare with 6 kids living off $100 a month in a deteriorated building feels. She can come up with solutions much better than a bureaucrat.
In the South Bronx, they're very familiar with government protection, like the rent controls that made it uneconomic for landlords to maintain their buildings. They've moved out and the vandals have moved in. The South Bronx is an area where many of the people are on welfare and where the crime rate is high. But all this could change.
Like what we're doing, we're bringing people out of the street, giving them something to look forward to. They have their own apartment, they'll be taking care of the area around it, they have a garden, they have something to look forward to. They can even get off welfare, we can even get them a job. So they can drop the welfare and have some self-pride. That's the whole thing about it, self-pride. Because as long as you're collecting from the government and sitting back, you have no worries. We're not sitting back, we're working. We're making that money come in.
Now, how did this place get built up in the first place? After all, this was a pretty respectable, solid, substantial region when it was first developed. It wasn't done through a government project. It was done by people individually, having an incentive to put up these buildings and occupy them. You'll have a far healthier community here if it grows out of the self-help of people like the people we've been talking to, than if it's a paternalistic venture undertaken by governmental civil servants and bureaucrats who have to plan on a large scale for other people.